Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Blueprints. We got so much to accomplish. I do appreciate how, even though I felt like we kind of got screwed out of several of my goals yesterday, I still got a lot done. Okay. I feel like I accomplished a lot yesterday. Let's see what happens today. I would love to see like a classroom. You just use a berry, just stick whatever out here. That's kind of funny. I have no items. I would love to get the fire starter. I would love to get stuff that we can smash with the hammer, the super power hammer. The tomb would have been amazing to have yesterday when we had 15 dead ends. Although then I would have just had like a billion money and nothing to do with any of it still. So trading posts could also maybe help us get like some of the vault safety deposit keys. That's interesting. That's actually quite interesting because we could, in theory, if we get lucky with some items, man. And we had the freight from the freight package from the post office yesterday as well. It would have been so good to have all of those items and be able to trade them and try to get stuff done. Man, I don't like having to make these choices. Uh, let's do the trading post. Let's do the trading post. We'll see if I get some good lucky items. Man, we had the rabbit's foot yesterday too. We got that early. What a day to get just all of the right things and then have Draxus just kind of screw everything up. Early den is nice. Can we get a conservatory? No, never. Parlor is really nice. Commissary is also really good. This will help with our item situation. Because you always seem to have at least something. Yeah, shovel and metal. Oh my gosh. You're all just regular items. I'll have one of everything, please. That's so good. Okay. Sure. Let's just see what we got here. The boiler room is interesting. What else do I want to get with the boiler room? We did the lab, we did the laundry, we did the furnace, we did the pump rooms. I have not done the garage. You're on the exact wrong side of the house for the garage. Um, I don't really care about getting any of those again. The caveat is we could make it more likely that I'm going to draw something like the lab or security even because you're more likely to get rooms with ducts, the vents up top, um, once you have a powered door. So that's like an interesting thought. Or we could just pick a berry. Let's take the boiler room and then I'm gonna backtrack. Let's go see what's on the other side because I don't like only having one gem. It makes me nervous. I can't open you. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, I saw that there's a chest there at least. Hmm. Sure. Salted orange. Classic. Ooh, nursery's really good. The break room is really nice also, though. I am going to do the break room. We need to work on solving them puzzles. Nothing? Okay. And having a special key or a couple of small keys, like any of that would be nice. All right, 9. 3 times 7 is 21, minus 3 is 18, which is here. 20. No. Yes, it doesn't really matter the order we do this in. 20 minus 12. Nothing minus 12 plus 20. Same result. So we're at 8 times 2 is 16. You're blue, so we do you after the blue step. So minus 1 times 10 plus 11 is 1. Squared is 1. Okay. Security would be great, but then we're just out of gems, and that's not great. However, we have no key card today, which is a little rough. So we'll go low, we'll go unlocked, we'll go terminal. If nothing else, I want the magnifying glass, you know, guaranteed in the next day or two. Remote terminal access. So we can just connect to the lab. Let's just do that. Gimme an experiment, please. Immediately add a small chest to the entrance hall. Every time you unlock or bypass a security door, we don't have the card key. Every time you do a red room, lose 5 steps, and then... small chest... every time you get around a security door, maybe. Because we're probably going to be able to get the hammer from the coat check. That's all. That's the end of that thought. I don't know if we're gonna, because we have to get like the circuit breaker, the utility room somewhere if we're also gonna be able to circumvent security doors, or we got to get the card key. Ugh. Oh, we could have done the red room one and just tanked all of our steps, just like lost them all. Battery. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Coat check is something. Bedroom keeps us moving forward. This, I mean, we got power hammer things to do, so I'll take this. Where do I need to use this still? Let's scroll up on my to-do list. Greenhouse and the weight room. We did the chess room. We did the secret garden. Okay. It's a little awkward blocking off the entrance hall. We can still go forward from the den and the boiler room and stuff, so all is not lost. It's just a little awkward for today. Oh, I want that so bad. I want that so bad, game. What a bummer. I don't think I want to YOLO out a wild berry. Yeah, you're the Baroness. Okay. Still not sure what, if anything, the hand statues signify. Hallway pointed the wrong way. That's annoying. Alright, well. This sucks. We are eating a berry. Alright, well, this also sucks, but just, it's a different kind of suckage. I guess we'll see if there's anything up here. Like, a gem would be amazing. Coins that didn't trigger the metal detector for some reason. Dark of the days coming forth. I don't know what that means. I mean, the giant clock tower is very cool. It is just super, super cool. Okay, well, this was all rather awkward on this side. So we either go forward from the den or from the boiler room. And oh, we don't have a card key, so we can't even, like, get to the foundation. This whole day might just, like, basically be over. That's very unfortunate. I'm hoping that it's not. Ooh, hello. I would like to hope that it's not, but I'm not feeling great about this one so far. That's all really awkward. Do we take the storeroom to have a gem in the hopes of, like, accomplishing something? Nah, we have berries and I'm getting fairly desperate here, so... Ooh, that's a terrible vestibule. I will always either be able to retreat to the den or to the boiler room if this other door is locked, or if any door is locked. Why are you like this, game? All right, well we'll do this. All right, parlor room. We're just gonna circumvent the vestibule. That's fine. And you're gonna have 3 gems for me, which is very nice. I should have just taken this earlier, but here we are. Okay. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. Okay, so if you're false, the black box is not empty, then that means that the black box is empty. And then if we assume these are true, okay. So here's the thing. These two are the same, whatever they are. If the black box is true, then this is automatically also true. The statement on the black box is true, right? That's what this is. If the black box is false, then you're also false. So you two are just the same, whatever you are. Whatever you are, you're the same, and that one's different. So let's see what happens if they're false. So the statement on the black box is false. A box with a false statement contains the gems. That's wrong. The gems are in a true box, and the only box that can be true is that one. So what if we do it the other way around? What if you're true? Okay, so you're true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. You are also true by definition. So the only one that's false is this one, and this one has to be the one that contains the gems. Either way, both ways. Okay. I like those ones. I know I say that every time we do one of the ones where the truth or falseness is kind of irrelevant to the puzzle, but I do really enjoy those. All right. I'm tempted to pop out to the trading post and see if we could get anything interesting. Because if we could make like an electromagnet or something, that could change things up a little bit. All right, well, this is like the worst case scenario. Okay, this is also actually very bad. I mean, we're incrementing the money here, and I'll finally get a second note, so that's cool. Other than that, this is very bad. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. And you are a blue memo within the house, therefore you are true. Let me take a screenshot of that. Room screenshots, room screenshots. Green memos you find in this room will always be true. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. So if there's a green memo in a white box in here, then that means the original statement that green memos in here are always true. That's a lie. They're not always true. Wait. You're going the correct direction. Never mind. The run is not over. We were saved. 1000% the courtyard. Well, that's exciting. I thought the run was over. We have a lot of money. We have a decent number of keys. We don't have a ton of gems. Let's see what we can do here. The Geist bedroom is very tempting. I would love to like keep going though. If we could get access to the foundation, get like the East Wing Hall here or something, and then get something that gets us to the foundation, like that gives us more options. All of that would be fantastic. Sure. Sure, you're new. Oh, it's all the puppy dogs. Can I pet the puppy dogs? Who's a good boy? Oh, he's a good boy. What a good dog. I can pet the dog! Hell yeah. As if this wasn't already the best game ever. I wonder if it has to be on a wing because of the windows. Okay, I feel like that's also a clue for the chess puzzle. The chess... Oh, I need to not call that the chess puzzle. The puzzle in the broken wall of the chess room. I don't know. Kennel. Screenshots. Cat. C-A-T. Okay, okay, okay. They're not aligned. So it's Castle, and then there's a T to the right of the E, right? Because it's in the next column over. That's how I'm choosing to interpret that. Bu- 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 T, but I'll put a question mark because I'm not positive on that. All right, dog leashes. Okay. I wonder if there's always a guaranteed dig spot in here. That's kind of cool. It's a lot of barking dogs. Okay. Ooh, the vault is tempting. Is it? We'd have a lot of money. We'd have no gems. Nothing else is really moving the needle for me, though. Pantry's just a dead end. Let's do the vault. I don't like spending all my gems, but here we are. We do have a lot of money. We could buy something cool from the showroom if I could get the showroom and somehow have enough gems to get to the showroom. Okay, so those are gone forever. I figured that that's how that would work, but didn't know for sure. So it is probably even more worthwhile to pop out to the trading post. I'm going to look real quick at this. So Thursday, December 10th. What is this, day 34? I like keeping track of the current day. What is it, Thursday? I don't know why I'm asking. I can literally see that 2 days ago was Tuesday, because that's the last time we wrote down the date. Anyway. Okay. Okay, okay. If you're locked, I'll be kind of sad, because I dug everything up. But I didn't know we were going to get the kennel. And you're not locked, so it doesn't matter. We have to do the boudoir. Oh, and we get a free gem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Hell yeah. That's so good. Yeah, onwards and upwards. Okay, the drawing room will keep us going. That's very good. Very, 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 very good. Also, we get another gem. So it pays for itself. That's very convenient. You were 0415. Cool. Yeah, so something that curves up towards the foundation would be fan-freaking-tastic. Kitchen it is. I don't like burning my gems, but it's what we got. Trophy room, green rooms. I don't know that it's gonna matter much. Yeah, I'll push forward a little bit here and then we'll go back to the drawing room. Let's just do the storeroom, get it out of the way, and more importantly, get like a gem. And a couple of keys. And a pile of dirt to unlock all the doors that lead out of here. You know? It's important. I mean, there's no point in like bothering to check if you're locked or not. We can just dig. There's nothing else to worry about being locked or anything like that. Okay. but I dug. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. So why did that not work? Did I have to click on it and see that it's locked first? Alright, well, we're learning how the kennels work, I guess. I guess we gotta take the ballroom, huh? It's mildly annoying, but it does keep us going. You're in a new clue. Clara and Simon, the In Eclipse Ball of 1952. There's something about you. There's also a safe that we're missing still, so there's gotta be... There's gotta be a clue somewhere. Something... It's suspicious to see a date and not... Gowns glide on, music swells. At the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands as they turn a second dance to rise above the falling sands. The true time lost in past romance. So is there a timing component of this? Do I need to be here at a specific time? There's no clocks or anything in here, which is kind of odd. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do the pool. Sure, we'll hit the wall. Ew. I'm gonna reroll. Ew. This is worse. Crap. Alright. Well, we'll just wrap around into a library. It's fine. The closet is kind of tempting. The closet is rather tempting. What if there's a compass in there? I'm just gonna do the library. Or a magnifying glass. That's what I actually want. That's what I meant to say. I was thinking of the thing that you hold up to look at small things, and my brain was thinking that and then said the word compass. Okay, we have a new clue. We've done all of these. So we only have the Curse of Blackbridge and then the History of Arindia. I'm curious about the Curse of Blackbridge. I'm wondering if there's going to be a clue in there about the last microchip? Or if that's still the sundial that I am ostensibly working on. And then we'll save the History of Arindia First Edition for later. Written by Caleb Manning. Yeah, the revolutionary. No wonder. Okay. I'm going to double check our contraptions, because I can see how we make the fire starting laser. Because I thought it was metal detector and magnifying glass, but it could also be battery. I just don't remember. Magnifying glass and metal detector. Okay, okay. That's what I thought. Very cool. We haven't done anything with the dowsing rod for a while. I wonder if the dowsing rod has any other hidden benefits other than just like you're more likely to get stuff. I mean, this is nice in 3 days when we get, like, every item. Oh, hey, hey, little kitty girl. What you doing? You in here to hang out? Yeah, you look kind of sleepy. Okay, she's laying down. I'm gonna take the mail room. And I don't really have any reason to pop in there. We have 60 steps, and I feel like our day's almost over. May as well, just to see if we get a hit off the metal detector, is what I was in the process of saying. As we stepped in and got a hit off the metal detector. Okay. And I don't think you can have, like, the magnifying glass or any other cool items just hanging out. Okay. All right. South to the kitchen, then off the drawing room. We could also buy, like, a stupid amount of food, but I don't really care. Okay, well, these all kind of suck. Alright. Still a lot of suckage here. Chapel's fine, actually. That gives me something to do with my... with my steps and my money. Yeah, Chapel's fine. You don't happen to have any digging spots in here? Ugh. Okay. Can we get a green room? No, of course not. I don't really care for the garage. Cannot smash. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. What the hell's in here? Correspondence envelopes, and they're red. Oh. Oh. There's a door? It's such a waste of an aquarium, but I've drained the aquarium, so I will take it. And now we're out of gems, but that's alright. That's okay. Oh my gosh. We're not out of gems. We're not out of gems. I'm so happy. And we're gonna go break the one in the weight room also. Okay. She loves me not. She loves me not. The original Gardener's Logbook, February 1990 to when I get fired. Is this Denny Ravains? I gotta go see. What was the date on the one in the orchard? There we go. April 10th, 1992. So this is Denny Ravains. We taken the screenshots. Okay. Original Gardener's Logbook. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable, and accessible so that they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years I have served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come, not many apparently Denny Ravane crossed out. I didn't take a screenshot of this. Just gonna do it. What kind of, like, idiot supervillain wannabe, like, writes a logbook of his crimes? What a dummy. Okay. February 25th. Let me just grab a screenshot while I'm here thinking of it. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery as in my role of Mount Holly horticulturalist. I'm gonna have a sip of water. That's what that indicates. Hopefully that helps my brain function. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. I really do like how all of the nonsense in this goofy game is all, like, diegetic. Like, it's all in-game. It's like, oh, like, the house shifts around, and, like, the staff writes about it, and, like, somebody can't do their job because they don't know how to draft the laboratory. That stuff's amazing. I love this stuff. Okay. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Cinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public. Completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project, the decision was absolute rubbish. I poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. Yeah. Screenshot. October 21st, same year. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I'm aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I'm reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. January 8th, 1991. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. A fact I found quite remarkable, considering that this... The 10th rank. Oh, room 46. Or, unless there's other rooms on the 10th rank. Interesting, because there was a note on, like, a bulletin board in the commissary or security or something that talks about employee contracts. Or the break room? I don't remember where. Baron's private office on the 10th rank, a fact that I found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is, in fact, north of the antechamber. A suspicion I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received a groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. Yeah. What does that mean? Interesting. Okay. There's 2 levers in the secret garden? That doesn't make sense. What else am I missing in the secret garden? So what was this? January 8th? So just a couple days later, January 11th. If there's a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance. And that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funny enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse, and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Sealed in the secret garden. Sealed in the weight room, so we know that that's behind the brick wall, but the behind the brick wall in the secret garden is a thing that rotates the weather vanes. So we got to solve that, and that'll just give us another antechamber lever? Huh. It appears that each antechamber door has 1 primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. So why is the secret garden and the secret garden sealed considered 2 locations? I don't know about that. Ah! Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Interesting. Taking a picture of that. March 10th. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have, in that time, gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe that the chamber had remained sealed for many decades. Within it, I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. I am unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition, but if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. So that's the moonshine. Oh, he found the inner sanctum. Interesting. August 4th. So we went from March to August. All right. At last, I finally discovered the location of one of the north levers. Oh, there's redundancies. Is there an additional lever to the north? To room 46 that's not down in the inner sanctum? That's wild. It is deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that, had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I've decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. Once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Kristoff is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. You got him involved in the moonshine scheme, and now you're like able to blackmail him if you need to. Okay. So Denny wrote the like, hey, delay him by a couple hours or whatever, which we knew that, or like I already assumed that was him, I guess. Okay, August 15th. It's a couple days later. Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me a chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. No, because you're an idiot, Denny Revane. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point, I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me one way or another. That's it. So he took... So he... Oh, I wonder if he stole the bust. There's the bust of Mary that's missing in there. I wonder if he took that, or I wonder if he snagged one of the red letters. I don't know, but it ends there, and also it's like obvious that he was creating CBTEAPO at, that's either an E or a C. I don't know, but he was making the ransom note, which we saw. That's what the first letter down in whatever it's called, you know, down in the ruins. My brain is just done. So you're empty. But I don't know what that did for me, necessarily. So that's the patio. X, uh-oh. Screenshot. We're creating an aquarium entry. So are there several letters, or is that an X marks the spot for digging? There's probably several letters. This is one of the hallways, right? This is like the... just like the hallway or the corridor or something. I'm still going to take a screenshot, but I really just don't see anything here. Screenshot? Screenshot, please. There we go. The laundry room. There's nothing like on the back wall, is there? Here's a question. Do they need to be connected? Do we need the hallway in the middle, patio on one side, and the laundry room on the other? Oh, an arrow pointing at the filing cabinet in the archives? Question mark? Screenshot. And then this is just, I think, the bedroom. And I'm not seeing any indication of anything else in here. So we've got an X in the patio, right in front of the grill, the barbecue. Just nothing in here. Nothing in here either, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. We don't have any of those rooms today. Alright, we can go crack open the weight room. We'll get a gem here. I hit the wrong key. No, I don't get a gem. Can I not use you? You're gonna make me burn a bunch of steps, you stupid game. We might need to go to the kitchen. If we could get, like, the patio or something off the West Wing Hall, that'd be really neat. Sure. The the gem cost is a bit much. Actually, the gem cost is not that bad. I do see dirt. I do not see any, like, free gems kicking around in there. That's fine. One, two. Yeah, let's just do it now. Oh, and there's a trunk, though. That's really good. Yo! Gem problem has been solved. Okay, you're locked. I had to trigger you being locked for the kennel to kick in. Okay. Good to know. Also, we have so much money. Patio's great. Patio's exactly what I wanted. There's even a clue about buried below here. That's funny. Do I need the jackhammer? Nope, sure don't. A long-buried file cabinet key likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate. Okay. To do. Patio. Dig in front of BBQ. Key. Archive. Filing cabinet. Parentheses. C-A-Q-U-A-R-I-U-M. C aquarium. Okay. 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 All right. Interesting. Interesting. Can we just get the archive here? Because I kind of wouldn't mind. All right. I like the kennel. What a fascinating alternative to, like, needing to burn keys on doors. Huh. Why are you beeping? That's why. Okay. I do still want to zoop back to the kitchen and eat a bunch of food, but we're getting more green rooms and we have the garden salads, so I also kind of just want to ride that wave while we've got it. If we can get a bedroom coming off of you. Oh, we have exactly 3 hallways because of the aquarium. I was thinking like the bunk beds would be fantastic, and they'd still be good. Let's open these. Okay. Okay. Perfect. It's so good. I like the kennel. I like the kennel a lot. Okay, back to the original plan. Like a dead end, like the Geist bedroom would be good. Oh, showroom would let us buy something stupidly expensive. We could buy like the moon pendants. Mmm. Ooh. We could buy either the master key or the gem bracelet and put that in the coat check. Where the hell's the coat check? It's all the way back at the start. Because the last place I know of that I want to use the power hammer is the weight room. Which we have, I just have not stepped into it yet. That's super tempting to the point that I'm just going to do it. What the hell is that? What is usually there? The moon pendant is not here. Okay, hang on. Emerald bracelet. You don't have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. Very nice. Master key opens all normal doors. Very nice. Chronograph. 24 karat chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. And you're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. Oh, you can draw new floor plans, and if they're worse, you can undo that and get your die back. I assume. Maybe you don't get your die back. It's only 30. And you can rotate the first 3 that you draw with each draft. Man, that would be cool to have. It would be so cool to have all of these. 80, 160, 220. We have like 90-ish in storage in the chapel. We're close to buying out the whole thing, but not quite there. I would love to put the emerald bracelet in storage. Master key is also like very, very tempting. But I'm going to buy the emerald bracelet because then we can also buy the chronograph. That's cool. What a... And you're green. Man, these things are cool. This one has like the blue colors on it too. In the inventory. I like this. I'm excited. Okay. Oh, and you're crossed off because of the bracelet. Passageway is fine. We only have a little bit more that we can even do. So from the cloister, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the kitchen. That's not bad. I'm probably just gonna buy a bunch of food and then just like and then drop off like 10 coins or something like that. I do want to use a reroll just for the sake of it. We have not gotten corner thing. Conservatory, there we go. My brain knows how to words. Oh, we can't dig in here, can we? Bummer. Okay, fine. We have plenty of keys for the last like 3 rooms that we're getting to. Ooh. I mean, that's like a very tasty amount of gems. The walk-in closet, though. Because what if we get like a magnifying glass? I really want that stupid magnifying glass. What if we got the attic, though? I should just take the music room. Of course, it's the secret garden key. Yeah, okay. We did not get our die back, but you can just undo it. That's amazing. And we got the conservatory. This is turned into a very good day. I want to never see the archives again. But I want it immediately right now. Ew. I mean, like, it's just a bunch of keys, which is, like, kind of cool. I almost never go in there because it also costs a gem. I'm just gonna make you rare. I don't want to see you anymore. You're very dangerous, so I am gonna leave you unusual. I don't want to make it more common. It's very nice to have a 4-way room. It's just such a devastating effect. I don't know. 3 gems is okay, but like the parlor game gives 3 gems and also has an exit. So I'm tempted to make this just rare. I don't know. I think we leave you. Whoa. Okay. This changes everything. Not the handle. Maybe the handle. Hang on. Oh, it's in books. I put it in book screenshots, not in greenhouse screenshots. Greenhouse opens south. Secret garden, great hall. Okay. So we would need this last room here to be... The weight room also opens the south door. That's annoying. So this has to be the great hall. And I only have 4 keys. I know you're not gonna fit. I'm just trying it anyway. I only have 3 keys. That's kind of funny. Did we get the conference room? No. Sure didn't. We don't really have the steps to go back through the entire house looking for the keys. However, we don't have any further use for keys. Oh, I need to go see what we can trade. That changes things. I can't also buy the lockpick kit, can I? We don't have enough for that. That's okay. Okay. Just some pebbles. I didn't need to use a key on that. It doesn't matter. We're done for the day, but... Okay. Now comes the fun stuff. The backtracking. Is there anything else I want to do here? No. We want to go into the weight room for sure. What is beeping at me? Okay, and I think we're done with the power hammer, at least for now. Hello. Oh, I forgot that there was a message on this stupid thing. It has been so long since I've thought about the maps to the catacombs and whatnot. Okay, hang on. I gotta... Oh, crap. I gotta go find where the hell that is in my notes. Tomb. Catacombs? Catacombs. Oh. Sorry, I gotta rearrange these on my image a little bit, or rearrange these images in my notebook. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Put this one that I just got at the top, which there wasn't really space for, but there is now. We have a full map, so it's irrelevant in the sense that I don't need this for mapping purposes, but okay. The 8th angel points to our dreams. Interesting. Because the 8th angel is right here behind this altar in the catacombs, and he's pointing at the gear room. Ah. Okay, so from the gear room, you go out and around and up the stairs and come back and you're here. And then you can go this way. So you're looking down like towards the reservoir. And that's the one that indicates the reservoir levels. And then you can go this way, which is behind the elevator. That's fascinating. But out this way, which is the direction where the 8th angel is pointing, just out here towards like these words, towards the up arrow. That's the castle. That's very interesting. What a weird thing to have here. Ah, okay, and the red notes are lies. The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and will reset every few days. That's a lie. So we know that these walls will stay broken forever. May as well pull that while I'm here. Okay, and I can't do anything with this wall, probably. Yeah. So I'm okay letting go of the power hammer for now. I feel like it has served its purpose. So we can go... That's crazy. You're not a dead end. You have a secret hidden door now. Did it used to be a dead end, or was it never a dead end? I don't know what to make of this room. Aquarium. So we're going to have to get the shovel, get the patio, and get the archives in one of these rooms. I would love to have like the night shield or something to protect me from the archive effects, or get the shelter. I wanted to call it the bunker. You know what I mean. Okay. Chapel, and then towards the kitchen. And we no longer have a lot of money, but we have some money. That's going to give a lot. 36 steps. A salted salad. Delicious. Okay. Foundation is almost certainly the best way to get out of here, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it would only be like 5 or 6 to get to the entrance hall otherwise. Yes. So we got to get to the workshop. We'll just take the foundation. We'll just take the elevator. We'll just go down the normal, boring way. Out the front. Get to the entrance. We go workshop. We make the fire starter. Yeah, it's like behind that wall or something is the castle. So I wonder if there's going to be a way for us to get there. I can't imagine it would be through here, but like I've always wondered about like moving, like getting around that rock or something. I don't know. We don't need to go that way. We can go this way. Okay. Create fire starter. Go forward in an additional room. Store the bracelet. Hope for like a very early coat check. Just like every day forever from now on, kind of. Before we do that, I gotta see if we get any vault keys. That was the other thing. And then we're gonna get the fire starter, and then we're gonna go see if I can warm up the sundial with that. Ah. This may be the last batch of moonshine for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But he said that the deal fell through. He said the deal fell through. So that whole thing is a lie. Maybe. The moonshine still. Okay. Yeah. So can we get any vault keys? That's really what I care about. We need to keep the metal detector. Gear wrench, that's kind of interesting. Compass. Hall pass. Oh no, that's the other upgrade disc. Oh no. That's kind of funny. I really want to see if any of these will turn into... No. Will turn into a vault key. Because I feel like I've seen that out here before. Car keys into a compass. Nope. Watering can into a prism key. Oh, we didn't get the planetarium today, did we? That's awkward. Okay, alternatively, we trade in the emerald bracelet for an upgrade disc. I don't know if this is the last one or if we still have like one more. I think we're on like the last couple. Maybe we trade in like the master key for an upgrade disc as well or something like that. No, it seems silly that it would be two items in the same spot. I'm willing to make this trade. I want to get a permanent upgrade. So we'll do that, and then I'll put the telescope in storage, probably. Hall pass for keycard. Gear wrench for... Yeah, alright. I don't really know if I care about like the telescope. I mean, we'd have to get a planetarium or an observatory or both. We can prioritize that. Just because I want to see if there's more permanent upgrades for the planetarium, because we added a chest and that's permanent. That's just always there. So if we could make the planetarium like even more worth drafting every day, that would be phenomenal. A rabbit's foot, huh? Interesting. Coupon book, so are we done? Yeah, hall pass. Okay. Silver key. Car keys. I feel like we're just in the loop now. Yeah. Trade coupon book for coupon book. We broke it. It wouldn't even let me, like, click around. Okay. Well, back to car keys. That's funny. Alright. What do I even have now? Upgrade disc. Telescope is going to go in storage. Or the chronograph, which is cool. I don't know how much I care about that, though. Let me rephrase that. It's cool and nice to have. And I wouldn't mind having it. I think I would rather have the telescope. That's more goal-oriented for me. All right. I don't know if this is the last one or not. Not sure. Ah. Goldfish aquarium. It's every color of room, and you get 10 gold inside of it. Starfish aquarium. You get +1 star every time you go in there. Electric eel aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room, and it is a power source. it is just powered. It's like a steam, like the boiler room. Oh. This is all very interesting. I kind of feel like I'm done with the boiler room stuff. It might be nice to use the super laundry machine. I don't know if we're ever going to need to reactivate the lab machine. Getting the garage opened is what I think it does when you power it, rather than like needing to go to the utility closet. But I don't know for sure. Maybe there's another use in the garage. I think I'm gonna pass on power source. +1 star is interesting. The 10 gold is also just like very good though. Like just having more money to work with is great. This is spicy. I'm gonna go with the goldfish aquarium. Like, didn't let me have my camera back for a second there. Okay. Magnifying glass and the metal detector. Hell yeah. The other option would be to store like the lucky coin purse. We're gonna do the telescope. We're just gonna do the telescope. We're just gonna do the telescope. Just gonna do the telescope. And the cool thing about the telescope is it doesn't have to come out before we draft those rooms. We can go into them after the fact and use the telescope. So that'll be very nice. We're going to want to end in the break room. Are there any other rooms that we could end in? Any other tomorrow rooms? No, I don't think so. Okay. We should have plenty of steps for this. I am hoping this gives us a microchip. I'm also hoping this just gives us something unrelated. Like, just point me down some other random new path. There is still a missing found floor plan. My guess is that this last floor plan is like either from fiddling with the controls to the closed exhibit, or maybe it's from the lost and found, or maybe it's like in the chest from the treasure trove, like eventually, or maybe it's like in the planetarium. Like I'm guessing that it's gonna be sort of a reward for doing something. 50 stars? That'd be a little much, but I don't know. We have one floor plan that's missing still. Maybe this is it. Because I don't know. Oh, and how many more studio editions? We have the Dove Coat, and then we have the other one that I was looking at. I don't even remember what... Oh, the casino. Yep, okay. So we're almost done with those also. Okay, okay. I need to light the base. Oh. Oh. Where's the outer one that I'm zapping? Am I zapping an outer one? I don't seem to be zapping an outer one. Do we need to align these? I don't know what this is doing. Other than, like, rotating. It's not changing you at all. back to the notes. What was it? What did we... Where was this? A new clue. Turn heated sundial base. That's it. Oh, we probably need these to align right here. With this line. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you are the opposite of what I was expecting, which is a second place to put the microchips. What? But we're still missing a microchip. Oh, you know what? That's one of the little gem holders for one of the rubies. I bet Denny Ravain stole the 2 rubies from the crown that just showed up. Because there's that note that's like, hey, a couple of those rubies have just like shown up. They've surfaced. And he took more than just his own contract. He took at least 1 ruby? Can I zap and rotate you at all? Nope, sure can't. So where the hell did we get the 3rd microchip? I am so confused. You're the gemstone mine. So that's 2 of the 3. I mean, I don't think this is going to do anything. I think we're going to need all 3 to make something happen here, but... I didn't mean to grab you again. Yeah, you're sure not doing anything. Oh, does this break the elevator if I do that? I can no longer rotate you. I wonder if there's anything different with the elevator if I turn off the fires, but we'd have to get, what, the hovel, the classroom. Oh, and the other one's in the gemstone mine. However, you're black, so do I either need to light you up? Or do I need to make them all black? I bet you this elevator goes down to the castle. That's my new hunch. Based entirely on, like, I just came up with that just now looking at that because of the black Orinda Aries logo. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn all these off, aren't we? Okay. I'm going to turn it on for now, but we don't really have a use for the elevator right now. We can't get across. The reservoir is not sufficiently flooded. I guess I'm just going to leave you here. I don't know what to do with you. Where the hell do we find the third microchip? I don't even know where to look. Huh, okay. Well, I guess I kind of got my wish, and this is, it was not just like the third microchip. It is pointing me in some weird direction. And I don't know where to go from there. So there's something that we can unlock with all three chips in there, and there's that. And there's the code and like the binary on the sticky note in there. Oh. Oh. It's letters. I blank I O O. Blank blank? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CASTLE. You're a T. Holy cow. That doesn't seem very likely now. I gotta go double check the passport. Lowercase I, capital D, and they're the top. The problem is we have CII. That's not a word. Unless it's something in the other language, or you're just not a clue related to the word castle. I don't know what to do. And we still, like, I feel like there's got to be a way to, like, move the boxes down there in the stupid tunnel, right? We only have 15 steps. May as well just wander around a little bit more. I need how many to get back? 1, 2, 3. So that's doable. There's not like a crack on the wall that I can sledgehammer or anything, is there? There's got to be a way to get back there. Right? Why else would it do this if there's no way for me to get back there? Ah! The thing that's really annoying is that we can't get all 4 of these all in one day. It's going to have to be at most 3, and we have to get lucky and get the other one from the other outer room. That's an interesting little, like, twist. And all the more reason to make me think that that actually might be something. I don't know, y'all. There's this game. Oh, this game. Still don't know what was stolen, if anything. Don't know what that's all about. Okay, I think we're done. Does this say anything about the staff contracts? Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Because it was infiltrated, it was stolen. So where are the staff contracts kept then? I don't even know what to think of that. I know that I keep saying it very often, but like I love the way this game keeps recontextualizing itself, the things that we're seeing and encountering in the game. I also don't even know where the hell that last safe room is. Like the safe. We're just there's a safe somewhere, and I have no idea what room it's in. Oh, I feel like I'm making progress. Today was a good day. I felt like we made a lot of progress today. But holy cow, it's it's a lot. Archaeological Shopping Center of Tomorrow. That's pretty good. I can't believe the trading post had an upgrade disc. That's devastating to my hopes and dreams for not having to pay gems tomorrow, but excellent for the sake of having all of those. I still... Oh, we could have gone to the library to check. I feel like we're at like 14, 15, something like that. I feel like I'm real close. But don't know for sure. Anyway, done for now. Thanks for watching. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.